The small apartment went quiet as Lena, 28, stood firm, her voice cutting through the tension. "Laugh all you want," she said, staring at her siblings, "but this is my home, and I'm proud of it." Her brother, Marcus, smirked, lounging on her worn couch, while her sister, Tanya, scoffed, gesturing at the cramped space. "This place, Lena, it's a showbox," Tanya said. They thought they could mock Lena's simple life, unaware of the shocking truth she was about to reveal. She didn't just live here, she owned the entire building. Why had Lena kept this secret, and what was about to change their family forever? Dear viewer, don't miss this gripping story of resilience, family drama, and triumph. Drop a comment telling us where you're watching from, hit subscribe, and ring the bell to join our storytelling community. Let's dive into Lena's journey. It was a crisp Saturday in Oakwood, a lively small city where old brick buildings sat alongside trendy cafes. Lena Brooks hurried home, grocery bags in hand, her dark hair in a messy bun. She wore a navy sweater and jeans, her sneakers scuffing the pavement as she neared her 6-story building on Maple Street. To outsiders, it was just another faded brick structure with rusty fire escapes. To Lena, it was her greatest achievement, a secret she'd kept from her family. Lena's siblings, Marcus and Tanya, were the family's stars. Marcus, 32, was a flashy real estate agent with a sleek downtown condo, always bragging about his deals. Tanya, 30, was a marketing manager, living in a suburban mansion with her lawyer husband. Lena, the youngest, was the quiet one, the dreamer who worked hard, but stayed out of the spotlight. Their parents, retired in Florida, had always favored Marcus and Tanya, leaving Lena to forge her own path. "You'll catch up someday," her mother would say, her tone more pitying than encouraging. Today, Marcus and Tanya were visiting Lena's apartment for the first time in years, insisting on a sibling catch-up. Lena suspected they just wanted to flaunt their success. Her 600 square foot unit was cozy but modest, a small living area, 1 bedroom, and a tiny kitchen. It was filled with thrift store furniture, potted plants, and bookshelves packed with novels and business manuals. She loved it, even if it didn't scream success like her siblings' homes. When Lena walked in, Marcus was sprawled on her couch, his tailored suit clashing with the faded cushions, scrolling his phone. Tanya stood by the window, her designer handbag on her shoulder, eyeing the peeling paint. "Wow, Lena," Tanya said, her voice dripping sarcasm. "This is cozy. Don't you feel trapped?" Marcus chuckled. "Yeah, sis, what's the rent on this closet? I could have gotten you a better deal." Lena set her groceries down, forcing a smile. "It's affordable, and I like it," she said. "It's home." Tanya raised an eyebrow. "Home? Lena, you're 28. You should aim higher than this dump." Marcus nodded. "No offense, but you're not exactly winning at life. Move to my building, I'll hook you up." Lena's cheeks burned, but she stayed calm. "I'm fine here," she said firmly. "I've got what I need." Tanya laughed sharply. "What you need? You're scraping by in a rundown building. We're just saying you could do better." Marcus smirked. "Yeah, let us help you out of this hole." Lena's patience snapped. "You don't know anything about my life," she said, her voice rising. "You think this place is a joke, but it's mine, and I'm proud of it." Marcus raised his hands, mock defensive. "Chill, we're just looking out for you." Tanya crossed her arms. "If you're so proud, why live in this pile of bricks? Admit it, you're struggling." Lena's heart raced, her secret burning inside her. She could tell them the truth, but she'd kept it hidden to avoid their judgment. Their mocking pushed her over the edge. "You think I'm struggling?" she said. "You don't know the half of it. I don't just live here, I own this building." Silence fell, heavy and thick. Marcus's smirk vanished, his coffee mug frozen mid-air. Tanya's handbag slipped to the floor, her eyes wide. "You, what?" she stammered. Lena crossed her arms. "I own the whole building. 6 floors, 16 units, including this one. I bought it 2 years ago and made it my own." Marcus blinked, skeptical. "No way. You couldn't afford that." Tanya's voice was sharp. "Lena, you're a barista. How could you own a building?" Lena's jaw tightened. "I haven't been a barista for years," she said. "I studied real estate, saved up, and bought this place. It's my business." She pulled a folder from a drawer, filled with property deeds and financials, and slid it across the table. Look for yourself. Marcus grabbed it, flipping through, his face paling as he saw Lena's name on the title. Tanya leaned over, her shock clear. This is real, she whispered. You own it all? Lena nodded. Every brick. I'm proud of it, even if it doesn't look like your condo or mansion. This building is home to 15 families, and I've made it a place where people feel safe. That's more than your deals. Marcus? Marcus flinched, his ego bruised. Tanya was quiet, her eyes on the papers. Why didn't you tell us? She asked. Lena sat down, her voice softer. Because I didn't want to compete with you. You've always looked down on me. I didn't need your approval, but I'm done letting you mock what I've built. The silence stretched. Marcus closed the folder. I didn't know, Lena, he said quietly. I thought you were just getting by. Tanya nodded, her confidence gone. We didn't mean to hurt you. We just didn't see this. Lena looked at them. That's the problem. You never asked. You assumed I was less, but I've been building something real while you were showing off. Marcus rubbed his neck. Okay, we were jerks, but this? It's huge. Why hide it? Lena sighed. I did it for me, not you. This building isn't just money, it's a community. My tenants are like family. I didn't want you turning it into a competition. Tanya's eyes softened. We've been awful, haven't we? Lena didn't answer, letting the question linger. Dear viewer, have you ever been underestimated by those closest to you? Share your story in the comments and let's inspire each other. Hit like and subscribe to keep the stories coming. The next morning, Lena sipped coffee at her small kitchen table, replaying the confrontation. Marcus and Tanya had left quietly, promising to talk soon. She felt lighter, like she'd reclaimed her voice. Her phone buzzed with a text from her friend Jamal, who lived in Unit 4B. Heard you schooled your siblings. Proud of you. Coffee later? Lena smiled, texting back. Deal. Jamal had been her rock during the building's renovation, always there with a laugh or a wrench. 5 years ago, Lena was a struggling barista, sharing a cramped apartment, barely scraping by. While Marcus and Tanya chased flashy lives, Lena took night classes in business and real estate, saving every dime. 2 years ago, she found the Maple Street building run down, facing foreclosure. The owner, Mr. Callahan, wanted it to go to someone who'd care for it. Lena saw potential, bought it with savings and a loan, and spent countless hours fixing it up. She kept one apartment, renting out 15 others to families, students, and seniors. The rent covered her mortgage and more, giving her stability her siblings couldn't imagine. She'd kept it secret, not wanting their judgment until now. Lena decided to check on her tenants. On the first floor, she met Mrs. Rivera, a retired teacher, who praised the new hallway paint. You're doing good, Lena, she said. On the second floor, Carlos, a student, thanked her for fixing his faucet. On the fifth, she helped Miss Thompson, a widow, with groceries. Each tenant reminded Lena why she loved this place, not just a building, but a home for many. Back in her apartment, her phone rang. It was Marcus. Can we talk? He asked, his voice hesitant. Tanya and I want to make things right. Lena paused, surprised. Come by tomorrow, she said. That evening, Lena met Jamal at a cafe, spilling the whole story. You showed him, he said, grinning. But what's next? Keep hiding, or let everyone know you're a boss. Lena laughed. I don't need everyone to know, just the people who matter. The next day, Marcus and Tanya arrived, looking humble. Marcus wore a plain sweater, Tanya's simple tote, instead of her designer bag. They sat on Lena's couch, apologizing. We were wrong, Marcus said. This place is incredible. Tanya nodded. I saw how your tenants look at you. It's a family. We've been too caught up in ourselves. Lena listened, her guard up. I appreciate that, she said. But it's not just about saying sorry. You've judged me forever. If you want to be part of this, respect what I've built. Marcus nodded. We do. Can you show me how you manage this place? I could learn from you. Tanya smiled. I'd love to help with community events. Maybe a barbecue? Lena blinked, caught off guard. You're serious? They nodded. Okay, she said. Let's try. Over the next weeks, things changed. Marcus helped repaint the third floor hallway, asking about property management. Tanya planned a courtyard barbecue, where tenants shared food and stories. Mrs. Rivera brought empanadas, Carlos played guitar, and Miss Thompson shared Oakwood tales. Lena watched, her heart full. Her siblings weren't perfect, but they were trying. The barbecue inspired Lena to start a tenant newsletter, featuring resident stories. A local reporter saw it, writing a viral article, "Young Landlord Builds Community in Old Building." Comments flooded in, praising Lena's grit. Lena's story spread. A community college invited her to speak at a seminar, where she shared her journey. "Success isn't what others see," she said. "It's building something that matters." The crowd cheered, and Lena felt pride not for fame, but for her life. 2 months later, her building thrived. She paid down the mortgage, started a tenant scholarship, and saw Marcus and Tanya become allies. At a tenant movie night, Tanya hugged her. "I'm proud to be your sister," she said. Lena smiled. "Thanks, Tanya. I'm glad you're here." Dear friend, Lena's story proves success isn't about flashy homes, it's about building community and standing tall. Her courage turned a mocked apartment into a beacon of unity. Today, Lena mentors others, showing one vision can change lives. Comment, what's something you're proud of that others overlooked? Like, subscribe, and share to spread this message. Reach out to someone and ask about their dreams. You might spark change. Together, we can build spaces where everyone's worth shines. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.